Carpenter Hospice, Ann speaking. How can I help you?
We really try to provide a personalized end-of-life journey for folks who we are fortunate enough to come to us at Carpenter. Someone's death is a monumental occasion, and it truly is an honor for us to be allowed into that very personal, very private event. I think that's partially what brings us back day in and day out. It's a privilege for us, it really is.
My father-in-law, Len Carpenter, was approached with the idea of a residential hospice in Burlington and the opportunity to become the major donor at the time. The hospice, I know, was the legacy that he was most proud of. He passed away at the hospice, and during his final days here, I would sit with him and he would talk, and I remember at one point he said, "I did a good thing here, didn't I?" And I said, "Yes, you did." And and that's how he felt. He felt a tremendous amount of pride and happiness at what he had been able to help provide for the citizens of Burlington.
Well, I have to say the Carpenter Hospice was great for me and my family. We had my wife Kathy, who was a resident here. We had 2 young daughters at the time, 14 and 8, going on 9. And it was a very welcoming place for them. They felt comfortable. They could go in and out of the room and see their mom, watch TV. And it was almost like a bed and breakfast type environment rather than a hospital setting that we had to deal with for about 6 weeks prior. So the girls came here, and you can just tell there was a peace of mind coming to visit mom. And they would sit and watch television with her. They would spend some time. They would go in and out of the room close to our home, so they would come at lunchtime from school with one of Kathy's best friends, and they would sit in the dining room, and it was just as if they were sitting at home having lunch or dinner, and mom was really close by. So as far as a family environment, I couldn't have asked for a better spot for us all to be at the time what we were going through.
Carpenter Hospice was a vision in 1999 when the 4 Rotary Clubs of Burlington banded together and decided to support the concept of a hospice in Burlington. And through the support of the mayor at the time, Mayor Rob McIsaac, the Carpenter family, and a dedicated board of directors, they were able to make that vision become into a reality. And in May of 2002, our doors formally opened to the community.
We really strive to figure out who is this person, what do they want, what do they value, and how can we assist them in their end-of-life journey.
It is so fulfilling to be a part of our mission and to be able to provide people with comfort and peace at such a difficult time. And we do have volunteers with us who have been on board with us since our doors opened in May of 2002 and who have continued to support us as we've grown.
Certainly, on behalf of the board of directors, we'd like to express our great gratitude to each and every volunteer that is here. We simply could not do it without you.
I actually had always sort of had in the back of my mind that I'd like to volunteer in hospice or palliative care. So I actually just Googled the Carpenter Hospice website and sent an email and got great feedback, and I took the course, and there we are.
My wife and I decided we wanted to help out in the kitchen. It gave us something to do together, so we started that. We took our food safety training, and amazing we passed that.
It's the most wonderful place I know, so it's a great place to volunteer. The staff, the other volunteers, and certainly the residents and the families that we meet it's a wonderful, caring, warm place.
As you get older, you never stop learning, right? And I just keep learning and just meeting incredible people at the hospice, volunteers and staff and families who so appreciate everything we do. And every time I go there, I get thanked so many times, and I just get a lot out of that.
Yes, all our volunteers really enjoy volunteering here. They see the difference that they make firsthand, and even for the money, they see how the money is raised, what it's going towards. We build more programs from the money that they help raise. By volunteering, they help us save money, and all of that goes right back into the residents, goes right back into the building, and goes right back into our programs.
along with myself, all the board members, we're all there with heart and soul. We all want to do the best for the hospice and its facilities, and it's giving back to the community.
I'm here today to walk in memory of my sister, who passed away at the Carpenter Hospice almost 2 years ago.
Takes a lot of stress off the family members, and it's really good for the patients and residents that are there.
We're here today to honor my husband, Bob Sallow, who spent 5 weeks at Carpenter Hospice. I can't say enough about the care that my husband received while he was there. The place is amazing.
And it was a vision of former Mayor Rob McIsaac and Tony Goodrow to bring something to this city that we didn't have. And that's a place where people can die with dignity. And it's just amazing how Carpenter Hospice has contributed in a meaningful way to so many different families in this city, and how more and more people embrace the Carpenter Hospice every year as their charity of choice.
Carpenter Hospice was a godsend for me and my brother. My brother was diagnosed with cancer last summer, and in October he was taken into Carpenter Hospice, which I don't know what we would have done without. It made everything, a horrible situation, so much better.
We discovered Carpenter Hospice when my daughter was diagnosed with synovial sarcoma cancer. It was a tough cancer, and she fought it long and hard for a good 2 years. And we spent the last week of her life at Carpenter Hospice, and we are forever grateful for the care they provided and how they made the house a home for us and our family and friends.
At Carpenter Hospice, our services extend beyond resident care to provide bereavement support and wellness outreach programs for people with life-limiting illnesses.
I love to say we couldn't do it without you, and that goes both to the community and to our staff and volunteers. It really is a group effort and a team effort. And I know our staff and volunteers are very proud of the house and the organization, and certainly the community should be so proud. Because of them, we can do the work that we do here.
I think in terms of supporting a facility, a cause, and the people who are here, both the staff and the residents, you can't ask for a better place to put your money.